Hello everybody, it's me Nate aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. This time I'm reviewing Ghost of Tsushima Legends. Yeah, I know it's not really a game, but this is pretty much free DLC that was just dropped on October 16th of 2020 for the original Ghost of Tsushima game, absolutely free. This is how you do it. Sucker Punch not only made a brilliant game that people are still playing today, but then they add this slew of new features absolutely free, no microtransactions or anything. Now, what exactly does Ghost of Tsushima Legends come with? Well, let me discuss. It has multiple different things that's coming with it, but right from the start is their Legends mode, which is a 4-player co-op adventure where you can play as one of 4 different class characters as you go around doing missions and stuff. First of all is your samurai. You're obvious, very balanced with straightforward combat techniques. The samurai is the pretty much middle ground for anything with great moves and abilities, and he can take a pretty good beating when he's in the middle of a group of enemies. But he does have a super move called Hachiman's Fury, which is a massive flurry attack that gets all enemies off of him if you're being overwhelmed. Next up is the Hunter. Basically, look at it like your long-range sniper class, because the Hunter is focused on bows and arrows and other moves as well, with explosive arrows and also slowdown effects that you can apply to enemies. It's pretty cool. And the Hunter's ultimate move, which is known as the Eye of Uchitsane ultimate attack, which is basically a massive sea, a rain of arrows coming down on the enemies. Next up is the Ronin. Basically, the Ronin in this game is your standard healer class. He has some pretty good moves, but he does have his ultimate move that is known as the Breath of Inazanami that is used to resurrect dead players. You can go over them and you breathe your breath into them and you bring them back from the dead. And the Ronin's probably going to get played the most because even though he may be a healer class, but he gets to summon a little dog buddy that goes along with him and helps fight and stuff. And yes, of course, you can pet your doggy. Yeah, so that right there gives this DLC 10 out of 10 in my book. And of course, rounding it out with the last member of the 4 group is the Assassin. Now, the Assassin is known for doing massive damage and power attacks from a distance. Now, you can do your normal moves, normal attacks, and stuff like that, but he has a move known as Shadow Strike, which is the ability to teleport really far to an enemy and kill him with a super kill. And honestly, all 4 of these roles play very strategically different. And on top of doing this, as you complete different objectives and stuff like that, you will unlock all kinds of different and new items for your characters. Everything from new outfits, gear, and everything like that. That's a game in itself right there. But wait, there's more. Next up is known as Legends Missions. Now this is where it adds 2-player co-op missions into the original game. So you and a friend can go and do these new story missions known as Gyozen Stories. Now, they have different difficulties that will increase as you go through, and you'll end up fighting tougher enemies, and you'll also get bonus objectives, and the more bonus objectives that you complete through these missions, you'll unlock better loot and gear for your character, which, once again, that's great by itself, but wait, there's even more. There's also something known as survival missions. Now, this is a 4-player co-op survival game where naturally you kill waves of enemies to protect a certain location that you're at. And the main thing about this that I absolutely love is as you're fighting off these increasingly more difficult waves of enemies, you can activate and use these things known as blessings to activate different summon spells. Everything from mythical beasts, giant bears, and all kinds of neat little things to help you turn the tide and kill the enemies. Hands down, I had the most fun with the survival missions, the 4-player co-op survival. I don't know why, I just really got into it. It was very intense. And of course, much like everything else in this free DLC, the more bonus objectives that you complete through these levels will get you more rewards that you unlock. So you're constantly getting new items, which is great. And the last one, which will not be out just yet, is known as Raid. It's an N-level raid that is an epic 3-part adventure where a group of you and 3 other people for a 4-player co-op adventure, and this is super, and it's going to be super hard. It's end game content that requires top tier gear, and this raid requires a great team of people to beat it. I mean, honestly, hands down, they're saying that this is like doing an epic raid in like an MMO or something, where you have to be really close and good, great teamwork with the other 3 players in order to do this. Now, keep in mind, out of this DLC, this is the one and only thing that has not released yet with this DLC. It will be coming out in about 2 weeks from now, which it still may be disappointing to some people, but considering that, once again, this is even more free content you're getting, you know what? I'll gladly wait to 2 weeks so Sucker Punch can do the high quality content that they're doing and come out with a great end level raid. Plus, if you think about it, they're coming out with it in 2 weeks. That way you can unlock all the neat new gear from all the other Legends content, which makes sense. That's normally what they do. But wait, there's more. That's right. The next thing, hands down, is what people have been waiting for a long time, and we're getting that too. New Game Plus mode. That's right, and it even has New Game Plus mode, where you can replay the entire game, keeping all your gear and equipment that you've already have. And it comes with a higher difficulty, which, if it's too hard, you can go in immediately and turn the difficulty down if you like. It comes with a new mount, a new red horse, and new charms that you can find that add new exciting powers to your main character Jin. Everything from lightning attacks to spirit attacks. It's freaking great. And on top of that, you even get new upgrades to your sword, your bow, and your armor in this. I mean, hands down, what else do you want? Well, don't worry, there's even more. They added a ghost flower merchant into the New Game Plus as well, and a new flower you can collect in the game world known as ghost flowers. And as you collect these, you use them to trade in for new dyes and different vanity gear. Really neat, elaborately designed gear. In fact, some of the best gear I've seen in this game is in this DLC. And the thing is so whopping cool about it is it's 100% free, people. Now, if you're one of the few people that hasn't picked up and played Ghost of Tsushima yet, what's your excuse? Now is the best time. It's better than ever. Go ahead, pick up Ghost of Tsushima. It's a fantastic game, though it is a depressing game. I will say that. It is not a happy, a happy game. It is a very depressing, sad game, but it is a brilliant adventure that, hands down, I still am saying is the game of the year. This, hands down, to me, is one of my personal favorite games I've played in a long time, and the game itself is phenomenal in terms of the amount of content, the game size, the mission structure, the control, the playability, the replayability of it is an astounding game. Visually, it's some of the most beautiful graphics and everything in the game I've seen to date on a PS4. And honestly, this is just the icing on top of a delicious cake already. This is just more content on top of other content that you've already had at 100% free. But go ahead and pick up and play Ghost of Tsushima Legends today. Just released today. I guarantee you will find some content in this free DLC that you'll love playing. Everything from the 2-player co-op Legends missions, the 4-player co-op Samurai Hunter Ronin Assassin missions, the survival missions, and of course New Game Plus. And like I said, in a couple weeks they're going to be dropping the epic 3-part adventure raid for you high-end people that really want to just totally brutalize yourself with insane difficulty, and it's all absolutely free. This was Nate, aka Devil Dog. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video. Please leave in the comments below what you think of Ghost of Tsushima. Hit that like icon and subscribe. And remember, I always end my videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil is in the details. Peace out until next time.